Hi, welcome back to 5-Minute Life Hacks. This is your host, Natalia Ambrosia, coming at you from my apartment in Puerto Escondido, Mexico. I've been here for almost 3 months now. I literally can't believe it. And if you've heard me go on and on about it, you've also heard me say that it's so loud here, I cannot control the noise. So I'm learning to be at peace with the sounds, particularly the motorcycle sounds and the birds serenading me. So just enjoy it with me. Today's episode is about post-COVID, post-quarantine, post-lockdown, whatever you want to call it, anxiety. Now, the world is opening back up and we're all excited about it, excited to travel, to see our friends. There's so much we've learned over the last year, but also, is anyone else feeling anxious about it? I am. So I created this episode partly to be like, hey, if you're feeling anxious, you're not alone. But also to let you know that I've come up with some tips, some things that I'm doing to transition into this brave new world. So I'll be giving you those, and hopefully those will be helpful for you. So let's get started. It has been a year. We have learned a lot. It has been devastating. It's been intense. There has been so much going on. I personally have grown a lot spiritually, and I know the people around me have too. I've connected more with myself. I've laughed. I've cried, everything. And now that the world is opening back up, I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? Because, pre-COVID, I had a great life. Post-COVID, I have a good life. But it's just like I was running around like a headless chicken, going out to dinners, seeing all my friends, traveling events, posting on social media, blah, 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 blah. List goes on and on and on. But I really wasn't connected with myself. And I think that's what's giving me the most anxiety, is that I'll disconnect from myself again. And this whole year would have kind of gone to waste. So I'm thinking that finding the silver lining and really just, honing in everything that I learned this year will help me connect and calm my anxiety. So that is my first tip. My first tip is to make a list of things you have learned and things that are important to you. So this is a good journal prompt. If you need a number, you can do 19, COVID-19, things that you learned are important to you during COVID. Now, this list will be helpful because it will ground you and make you think about the things you learned and the things that are important. And when you get anxiety, you can look back and see the things that are important and if those are being reflected into your current life. And you can go from there. You can decide how you want to live. And you can always use that as a reminder anytime you feel like you're sort of going off track. Number 2 is meditate. Now, during COVID, during lockdown, a lot of the time, we were stuck at home, grounded, really thinking. Even if you weren't exactly meditating, you really had to sit there and be with yourself. And that was one of the things that made you think about all the things that were important to you. And so meditation is great because it helps calm the mind, calm your anxiety, but really ground you with yourself. I am awful at it. I'm awful at being consistent at it. I wish I could do it every day, but I can't. I try, and that's good enough. I like the app Headspace because it's guided meditations that you can do, and they are anywhere from 1 minute to 20 minutes. And I like that it tracks your progress, so it keeps you accountable. It's just something super easy that you can do right now to help calm your anxiety and keep you grounded. And number 3, using the list of things that are important to you, make sure you create a schedule and a life and make time for those things and make time to do nothing and to just live your life. I have a great episode on productivity where I break down 4 steps you can do to boost your productivity. It's kind of like doing more by doing less, like exactly how to break down your schedule based on the things that are important to you. So go ahead and listen to that. So in summary, number 1, make a list of things that you learned that are important to you during COVID. Number 2, download an app or just start meditating every day. Number 3, listen to my episode on boosting productivity or create a schedule based on the things that are important to you. Now, those are just a few tips. I don't want to give too many because sometimes it can be overwhelming, but those are the things that have been helping me. As always, I love hearing from you on Instagram. Let me know if you have any other tips or what you think about them, if they've been helpful. I'm hoping you have a wonderful day, sending you lots of love and light.